Kill your excuses. This is not just a motivational topic. This is a life-changing topic. Because many people are not losing because they have no talent. They are not losing because they have no chance. They are not losing because they are weak. They are losing because they keep giving power to excuses. I will start tomorrow. I am too tired. I do not have time. I am not ready. People do not support me. My situation is difficult. I tried before and failed. These excuses sound normal. They sound reasonable. They sound innocent. But slowly, they destroy your dreams. One excuse becomes one delay. One delay becomes one habit. One habit becomes one lifestyle. And one day you look back and realize you did not lose because life stopped you. You lost because you kept stopping yourself. This video can change your whole life if you really listen. Not because words alone will change you, but because one honest decision can change you. One decision to stop blaming. One decision to stop delaying. One decision to stop waiting for perfect conditions. One decision to fight for your dream even when life is hard. If this video wakes you up and you actually take action after watching it, your life can become different. Your mornings can become different. Your mindset can become different. Your habits can become different. Your confidence can become different. Your future can become different. Because the moment excuses die, your real power starts breathing again. So do not watch this video only for motivation. Watch it like a warning. Watch it like a mirror. Watch it like your future is speaking to you and saying, "Please stop wasting me." If you enjoy powerful and life-changing motivational videos like this, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs to stop making excuses and start becoming stronger. Lesson 1. Keep grinding. Grinding means working again and again, even when it is hard. It means showing up when you are tired. It means continuing when results are slow. It means doing the boring work that weak people avoid. Everybody wants success, but not everybody wants the grind. People want the body, but not the workout. People want the money, but not the discipline. People want confidence, but not the uncomfortable practice. People want respect, but not the sacrifice. People want the dream, but not the daily battle. That is why the grind separates people. Motivation is easy when everything feels exciting, but grinding means you continue after excitement disappears. Grinding means you keep working when nobody is watching. Grinding means you keep moving when your mind says, "Stop." Grinding means you keep believing when the world gives you no proof yet. This is where winners are made. Not on the stage, not in the celebration, not when people clap. Winners are made in the silent hours, when they are tired, but they still work, when they are afraid, but they still try, when they fail, but they still return, when they feel alone, but they still continue. That is the grind. And if you want to kill your excuses, you must respect the grind. Because excuses love comfort. Excuses love delay. Excuses love easy life. But the grind destroys excuses. When you grind, you are telling your excuses. You are not in control anymore. Maybe you do not feel ready. Grind. Maybe people do not believe in you. Grind. Maybe progress is slow. Grind. Maybe your first attempt failed. Grind again. Because every serious dream demands a price. And a price is not paid in words. It is paid in effort. Day after day. Step after step. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to be the most talented. You do not need to have everything figured out. But you must keep grinding. Because the person who keeps grinding becomes dangerous. Dangerous to excuses. dangerous to weakness, dangerous to fear, dangerous to the old version of themselves. So when life gets hard, do not immediately ask, "Why is this happening to me?" Ask, "What is this building in me?" Because the grind is not only giving you results, it is building your character, it is building discipline, it is building mental toughness, it is building a version of you that does not break easily. Keep grinding, not because it is easy, but because your dream deserves your effort. Lesson 2. Nothing is impossible. Believe in yourself. This does not mean life will give you everything easily. This does not mean every dream will happen overnight. This does not mean you will never face failure. It means you should stop declaring defeat before the fight even begins. Many people lose in their mind before they lose in real life. They say, "I cannot do it. This is not for people like me. I am not smart enough. I am not strong enough. I am too late. I am too far behind." And because they believe these thoughts, they never give their full effort. They quit before their real strength appears. But listen carefully. You do not know your full power yet. You only know the version of you that has lived until today. You do not know the version of you that can be created through discipline, pain, practice, focus, and faith. The weak version of you may not be able to do it, but the trained version of you can. The lazy version of you may not be able to do it, but the disciplined version of you can. The scared version of you may not be able to do it, but the brave version of you can. So do not judge your future by your current weakness. Your current situation is not your final identity. Believing in yourself does not mean you think you are already great. It means you believe you can grow, you can learn, you can improve, you can become stronger, you can rise again, you can build a better life. That belief is powerful. Because when you believe change is possible, you start acting differently. You stop waiting for permission. You stop needing everyone to support you. You stop calling yourself unlucky. You stop treating failure like the end. You begin to say, "Maybe I am not there yet, but I can move. Maybe I am not the best yet, but I can improve. Maybe I failed before, but I can try again. Maybe the road is hard, but I am not finished." That is belief. Real belief is not just positive thinking. Real belief is action with hope. It is waking up and trying again. It is learning after failure. It is preparing when nobody believes. It is building yourself when nobody is coming to save you. So stop saying impossible so quickly. Many things look impossible only because you have not given them enough effort yet. Many doors look closed only because you have not knocked long enough. Many dreams look far away only because you are still standing still. Believe in yourself, not in a weak way, not in an empty way. Believe in the power God has placed inside you. Believe in your ability to learn. Believe in your ability to change. Believe in your ability to fight back. Because the moment you stop believing in yourself, excuses become louder. But the moment you believe again, action becomes possible. And when action begins, your life begins to move. Lesson 3. Prove everyone wrong. Understand this carefully. Do not live your whole life only for revenge. Do not destroy your peace just to impress people. Do not become bitter because someone doubted you. But if people laughed at your dream, let your discipline answer. If people said you cannot do it, let your results speak. If people ignored you, let your growth become your voice. If people judged your beginning, let them watch your transformation. Sometimes people will not see your potential. They will see your current situation and think that is all you are. They will see your mistakes and think you cannot change. They will see your slow start and think you cannot win. They will see your silence and think you are weak. But they do not know what is happening inside you. They do not know the fire you are building. They do not know the pain you are turning into power. They do not know the promise you made to yourself. They do not know that the person they underestimated is quietly becoming stronger. This is why you must not waste your energy explaining yourself to everyone. Explanations are weak when actions are missing. Instead of talking too much, work. Instead of begging people to believe in you, build. Instead of replying to every insult, improve. Instead of proving yourself with words, prove yourself with discipline. Your success should be louder than your excuses. Your growth should be louder than their doubt. Your comeback should be louder than their laughter. But the best part is this. When you prove everyone wrong, you also prove something to yourself. You prove that their opinion was not your destiny. You prove that your past was not your prison. You prove that your weakness was not permanent. You prove that you had more power than you believed. That is the real victory. Not only making others silent, but making your own inner doubt silent. Because sometimes the loudest doubter is not outside. Sometimes it is inside your own mind. That voice says, you cannot do it. You are not enough. You will fail again. But every day you take action, you prove that voice wrong. Every time you continue, you prove it wrong. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, you prove it wrong. Every time you rise after failure, you prove it wrong. So yes, prove everyone wrong, but do it with focus. Do it with discipline. Do it with class. Do it with silence. Do it with hard work. Let them laugh now. Let them doubt now. Let them talk now. Because one day, the same people who ignored your beginning may be forced to respect your journey. But remember, the greatest revenge is not hate. The greatest revenge is becoming so strong, so focused, and so successful that your old excuses cannot even recognize you. Lesson 4. Lion mentality. Lion mentality does not mean making noise. It does not mean showing attitude. It does not mean thinking you are better than everyone. Real lion mentality means having a fearless mindset. It means you stop acting like a victim. It means you stop running from pressure. It means you face life with courage, hunger, and discipline. A lion does not wait for the jungle to become easy. A lion does not ask the world to remove every problem. A lion survives because it has strength, focus, patience, and courage. That is the mentality you need. Because life will test you. People will doubt you. Problems will come. Fear will speak. Failure will hurt. Some days you will feel weak. Some days you will feel alone. Some days you will feel like nobody understands your battle. But lion mentality says, I was not born to hide forever. I was not born to live small. I was not born to be controlled by fear. I was born to rise. This mindset is powerful because excuses grow when your mind is weak. Excuses say, relax, wait, quit, try later. You cannot do it. But lion mentality answers, I am still moving. I am still fighting. I am still becoming. A lion does not chase every noise in the jungle. It focuses on the target. This is also important for your life. Do not waste your energy on every opinion. Do not react to every insult. Do not follow every distraction. Do not explain yourself to every person. Focus on your mission. Focus on your growth. Focus on your dream. Focus on the person you are becoming. Example. Imagine a young man who comes from a poor family. People laugh at his dream. They say, "People like you cannot become successful." He has no big support, no perfect situation, no easy road. But every morning he wakes up and works. He studies, he trains, he improves, he saves money, he builds skills. He does not roar loudly. His discipline roars for him. That is lion mentality. Quiet hunger, deep focus, strong heart, unbreakable spirit. So stop asking life to be soft. Become stronger. Stop waiting for people to believe in you. Believe in yourself and work. Stop crying over every challenge. Turn the challenge into training. A lion is not powerful because life is easy. A lion is powerful because it knows who it is. So remember this. Your situation may be hard, but your spirit must be harder. Your road may be long, but your hunger must be deeper. Your fear may be loud, but your purpose must be louder. Kill your excuses. Wake up your lion mentality and walk like someone who refuses to be defeated. Lesson 5. You have come too far to quit. This lesson is for the moments when you feel tired, when your mind says, "I cannot continue. I am done. I have tried enough. Maybe this dream is not for me." But before you quit, stop and look back. Look at everything you have already survived. The pain, the failure, the rejection, the lonely days, the silent tears, the mistakes, the pressure, the nights when nobody knew what you were going through. And still, you are here. That means you are stronger than you think. You did not come this far by accident. You came this far because something inside you refused to die. Maybe your progress is slow, but you are not at the starting point anymore. Maybe you are not where you want to be, but you are also not where you used to be. That matters. Do not disrespect your journey just because the result has not fully arrived yet. Many people quit just before the breakthrough. They stop because they are tired. They stop because they cannot see the result. They stop because the process is longer than they expected. But sometimes the seed is growing underground before the plant appears. Sometimes your effort is building strength before success appears. Sometimes life is preparing you before it promotes you. So do not quit too early. Your future self may be begging you. Please do not stop now. You are closer than you think. Keep going. Because quitting does not only end the action. Quitting can also break your self-trust. Every time you quit something important, your mind remembers. But every time you continue, your mind also remembers. It says, "I can depend on myself. I do not leave my dream when things become hard. I may slow down, but I do not stop forever." Think about someone climbing a mountain. At the bottom, they feel excited. In the middle, they feel tired. Their legs hurt. Their breathing is heavy. The top still looks far away. If they only look at the distance left, they may feel hopeless. But if they look back, they see how high they have already climbed. That gives strength. Life is the same. Sometimes you need to look back, not to live in the past, but to remember your strength. You have already survived hard things. You have already crossed difficult days. You have already fought battles that could have broken you. So why quit now? Rest if you need to. Slow down if you need to. Cry if you need to. But do not bury your dream just because today feels heavy. You have come too far to quit. Too far to return to the old version of yourself. Too far to let excuses win. Too far to waste all the pain you survived. Keep going. Your story is not over. Your comeback is still possible. Your dream is still calling you. and the person you are becoming is worth the fight. Lesson 6. Work like hell. This line is not about destroying your health. It is not about becoming a machine. It is not about never resting. It means work with serious intensity, work with hunger, work with commitment. Work like your dream actually matters. Because many people say they want a better life, but their actions are too weak. They want big results with small effort. They want success, but they give average energy. They want change, but they keep the same lazy routine. They want a new life, but they keep protecting old habits. That will not work. If you want a different life, you must bring different effort. You cannot carry yesterday's excuses into tomorrow's dream. At some point, you must say, enough. Enough delay. Enough laziness. Enough blaming. Enough waiting. Enough talking. Now I will work. Work like hell means you stop treating your dream like a hobby. You stop touching it only when you feel motivated. You stop giving it leftover energy. You stop saying, I will do it later. You make it a priority. You give it time. You give it focus. You give it discipline. You give it your best. Not once. Not for one emotional day. Daily. Because the world does not reward the person who only dreams. The world rewards the person who works for the dream when nobody is watching. Imagine two people with the same goal. One person talks about success every day. He posts quotes. He tells everyone his plan. He waits for motivation, but his actions are weak. The second person talks less. He wakes up early. He practices. He learns. He fails. He corrects. He works when he is tired. He improves when nobody sees him. After 1 year, their lives will not look the same. Why? Because talk creates noise. Work creates results. This is the truth. You cannot cheat the process. You cannot fake discipline forever. You cannot wish your way into greatness. You must work. And yes, sometimes it will feel hard. Sometimes it will feel unfair. Sometimes you will feel exhausted. That is why you need balance too. Rest when your body needs rest. But never use rest as an excuse for laziness. Take care of your health, but never use comfort as an excuse for weakness. Work like hell means when it is time to work, you work fully. No half focus, no half effort, no half commitment. If you are studying, study. If you are training, train. If you are building, build. If you are practicing, practice. If you are chasing a dream, chase it with your whole heart. Because your future will not be created by what you say. It will be created by what you do repeatedly. So work. Work with fire. Work with discipline. Work with patience. Work with faith. Work until your excuses become a shame to speak. Work until your old self cannot control you anymore. Work until your dream stops being a fantasy and starts becoming your reality. Because the life you want is not waiting for your excuse. It is waiting for your effort. Lesson 7. You need to outwork everyone. This does not mean you must hate people. This does not mean you must compare your whole life with others. This does not mean you must destroy your health just to prove something. It means this: if you want an extraordinary life, you cannot live with ordinary effort. You cannot keep doing the same thing as everyone else and expect a different result. You cannot wake up late, waste time, scroll for hours, avoid practice, blame life, and still expect success to come and knock on your door. That is not how life works. Success respects effort. Growth respects discipline. Dreams respect action. If you want to stand out, you must be willing to do what most people are not willing to do. When others are wasting time, you are learning. When others are sleeping on their dreams, you are building yours. When others are complaining, you are improving. When others are making excuses, you are taking action. When others quit after one failure, you come back stronger. That is how you outwork everyone. Not by talking more, by doing more. Not by showing off, by showing up. Not by saying, I want success. By proving it through your daily actions. Many people want the same dream. Many people want success. Many people want respect. Many people want money. Many people want a better body. Many people want confidence. Many people want freedom. But very few people are ready to pay the price. That is where you must separate yourself. You must become serious. You must become focused. You must become disciplined. You must stop living like your dream is optional. Because your future is not built by your feelings. Your future is built by your effort. Imagine two students preparing for the same exam. One student studies only when he feels motivated. He says, I will do it later. He checks his phone again and again. He wastes time and then complains that the exam is hard. The other student also feels tired. He also has distractions. He also feels pressure. But he sits down and studies anyway. He revises, he practices, he corrects mistakes. He wakes up with a plan. He sleeps knowing he gave real effort. After months, both students will not get the same result. Why? Because one protected excuses, the other protected discipline. This is the truth. Life may not always give equal conditions, but life respects the person who keeps fighting with what they have. You may not have the best support. You may not have the best background. You may not have the best starting point, but you can still bring serious effort. You can still learn more. You can still practice more. You can still stay consistent. You can still become better than yesterday. Outworking everyone is not only about doing more hours, it is about doing focused work. It is about working with attention. It is about using your time wisely. It is about improving your method. It is about refusing to waste your potential. Because some people are busy but not productive. Some people work long hours but without focus. Some people look active, but they are not improving. So do not only work more, work better, work smarter, work deeper, work with purpose, and most importantly, outwork your old self. Outwork the lazy version of you. Outwork the scared version of you. Outwork the weak version of you. Outwork the version of you that keeps saying, tomorrow. Because the real competition is not always outside. The real competition is inside you. Your excuses versus your discipline. Your fear versus your courage. Your comfort versus your dream. Your old habits versus your new life. So today, make a decision. Do not live like someone who only wants success. Live like someone who is ready for it. Work when it is not easy. Focus when distractions are calling. Practice when nobody is watching. Improve when nobody is clapping. Because one day, the work you did in silence will speak louder than every excuse you killed. Lesson 8. Pain is temporary. This lesson is powerful because many people quit when life becomes painful. They quit when the process feels hard. They quit when discipline feels uncomfortable. They quit when people reject them. They quit when results are slow. They quit when failure hurts. But listen carefully. Pain is temporary. Regret is heavier. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of hard work is temporary. The pain of waking up early is temporary. The pain of practice is temporary. The pain of rejection is temporary. The pain of failure is temporary, but the pain of never trying can stay for years. One day you will not remember every tired morning. You will not remember every difficult practice session. You will not remember every uncomfortable step, but you will remember whether you gave up or continued. You will remember whether you respected your dream or betrayed it. You will remember whether you fought for your future or surrendered to excuses. That is why you must learn to handle pain. Not harmful pain. Not pain that destroys your health, but the pain of growth. The pain of discipline. The pain of change. The pain of becoming stronger. Every transformation has discomfort. A weak body feels pain when it starts training. A weak mind feels pain when it starts focusing. A lazy habit feels pain when discipline enters. An old version of you feels pain when a new version begins to rise. That pain is not always your enemy. Sometimes pain is proof that you are leaving your comfort zone. And comfort zone is dangerous because it feels safe, but it keeps you small. It feels easy, but it steals your future. It feels peaceful, but it can slowly destroy your potential. Example: imagine someone going to the gym after many years of laziness. The first days are painful. The body feels heavy. The muscles hurt. The mind says, stop. But if that person understands the pain, they will not quit immediately. They will say, this pain is not here to destroy me. This pain is here because my body is waking up. This pain is temporary. And after weeks, the same pain becomes strength. The same struggle becomes progress. The same discomfort becomes confidence. This is how life works. The thing that hurts today may become the thing that builds you tomorrow. Do not run from every hard thing. Some hard things are training you. Do not run from every hard thing. Some hard things are training you. Some hard things are sharpening you. Some hard things are preparing you for the life you prayed for. But many people want the blessing without the battle. They want the result without the pain. They want the crown without the struggle. They want the mountain view without the climb. It does not work like that. If you want something meaningful, you must be ready to pass through something uncomfortable. You must learn to say, this is hard, but I can handle it. This hurts, but it will not break me. This season is heavy, but it is not permanent. I will not quit because of temporary pain. Because pain has a time limit, but quitting can create a lifetime question. What if I had continued? That question can break your heart more than temporary pain. So when you feel tired, remember why you started. When you feel pain, remember what you are building. When you feel like quitting, remember the future version of you who is waiting on the other side of this struggle. That future version is stronger, more confident, more disciplined, more peaceful, more proud. But that version cannot exist if you quit today. So keep going. Breathe. Rest if you need to. But do not give up. Pain is temporary. Your dream is worth it. Your future is worth it. You are worth it. Lesson 9. You can do it. Maybe nobody says this to you. Maybe people doubt you. Maybe your situation is difficult. Maybe your past is full of mistakes. Maybe you failed before. Maybe you feel behind. Maybe you look at your dream and think, how can I reach there? But listen to this carefully. You can do it. Not because it will be easy. Not because life will suddenly become perfect. Not because every person will support you. Not because you will never fall. You can do it because you are still here. You can do it because you can learn. You can do it because you can change. You can do it because you can start again. You can do it because one disciplined day can become 2. 2 can become 10. 10 can become a habit. And one strong habit can change the direction of your life. Many people underestimate themselves because they only look at who they are today. They forget that today's version is not the final version. You are not finished. You are still becoming. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still being shaped. The person you are today may feel weak, but the person you can become through discipline can be powerful. The person you are today may feel afraid, but the person you can become through courage can be unstoppable. The person you are today may feel lost, but the person you can become through action can find direction. So stop talking to yourself like you are already defeated. Stop saying, I cannot. I am not enough. I always fail. I am unlucky. My time is over. No, your time is not over. Your story is not finished. Your dream is not dead. Your fire is not gone. Maybe it is buried under fear. Maybe it is covered by pain. Maybe it is hidden under years of excuses. But it is still there. And today, you can wake it up again. You do not need to change your whole life in one day. You only need to take one honest step, one decision, one action, one practice, one sacrifice, one moment where you choose your future over your excuse. That is how a new life begins. Not always with noise, not always with a big announcement. Sometimes your new life begins quietly, in your room, at your desk, in the gym, with a notebook, with a prayer, with a promise to yourself, with one sentence. I am not quitting. Imagine a person who has failed many times. They tried before. They stopped before. They disappointed themselves before. Now they are afraid to start again because they think, what if I fail again? But one day, they decide to stop living inside that fear. They do not make a big promise. They do not tell everyone. They simply begin. They wake up earlier. They practice daily. They learn from mistakes. They stop wasting time. They keep going even when nobody notices. Months later, people say, you changed. But the truth is, they changed because one day they believed again. That can be you. You can become the person who comes back stronger. You can become the person who breaks the old pattern. You can become the person who stops making excuses. You can become the person who proves that your past did not have the final word. But you must choose. Nobody can do this part for you. People can motivate you. Videos can inspire you. Books can guide you. Mentors can teach you. But only you can take action. Only you can wake up. Only you can decide. Only you can kill your excuses. Only you can fight for your dream. So say this to yourself. I can do it. Not as a weak sentence. Say it like a promise. I can do it because I will not stop. I can do it because I will learn. I can do it because I will work. I can do it because I will rise again. I can do it because excuses will not control my life anymore. And from today, prove it. Prove it with your actions. Prove it with your discipline. Prove it with your focus. Prove it with your consistency. Prove it with your comeback. Because the world does not need another person with excuses. The world needs the real you, the brave you, the disciplined you, the focused you, the powerful you, the version of you that finally stops running from your own potential. So stand up, wake up, move forward. You can do it. And your future is waiting for you to prove